Hello, I'm Andrew, or IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to try a brand new Let's Play style thing for Minecraft. It's a new indie game that seems to be blowing up in popularity, and I wanted to check it out and show it to you to let you know what it looks like, because I've played a little bit of it so far. It's been quite fun, and I wanted to show off everything to you in today's video. So we're going to name the world Everything, because I guess we want everything, and the game actually has a seed box we can fill into. I guess we'll put everything in that as well. So this is going to be Minecraft. Again, it's a game that shocked people when they first see it because it looks a little bit like this. There is just a lot of blocks, a lot of trees, and a lot of sky. It's all you see when you first load into the game. But let me assure you that it's worth playing a little bit longer to see what else the game has to offer, because as soon as you load into the world, you're going to want to chop down these trees, and you realize that it's not just a weirdly shaped world, it's a world that you can break anything in. You want to break some leaves, in real life takes a lot of effort. In Minecraft, you can just punch them down right there. It's a game that gives you the freedom to do everything, and in the amount of time I've played so far, which is really only a day or so, I've really come to appreciate that shaping the world is something you only really get from this. So it's also quite amazing that you can not only punch blocks that you're physically standing next to using your arm, but you can also punch blocks that you're nowhere near. I mean, I'm not sure how the physics work on this one, but again, it's one of the fun things about this game, that it's really a game where you can change the world as much as you like. And even though the world looks like a just cube mess or whatever, it's still kind of fun to look at. So yeah, this is the Minecraft world. Everything is made from cubes. The grass is made from cubes. Even the grass here is made from cubes. The caves are made from cubes. The sun is a giant cube. The clouds themselves are literally cubes. And a lot of people see this at first and say, well, I mean, that doesn't look like a very fun game. Maybe you don't want cubes in your life. But today I wanted to convince you why you do want cubes in your life. So yeah, we're gonna start by just going for a bit of a walk, because in Minecraft you can walk a lot. It's a little bit like real life in that if you hold down the W key, you'll go forwards, because that's how real life works. Anyway, so let me explain to you the fact that as well as having a square world to live in, as well as having all these square things you can do things with, which we're going to need to worry about, there are also square-ish animals. So they're not perfectly square, I'll be honest with you, but there are cows in this game, and you can really live out that rancher fantasy, which I know a lot of people have, where you can actually punch a cow to death. And sadly, it's not just something you do for fun, it's actually a necessity to kill these animals, because even though these animals are fairly harmless and haven't really hurt you, it's kind of important to go through and to get this valuable stuff, because later down the line we're going to need it. So, as you can see, there's a lot of cows. We haven't hurt the population at all, but it's going to be important later that we kill this cow now. So, as you can see, this right here is a nice little river, and/or lake. It's a body of water. It's looking nice by itself, and it shows the realism that the Minecraft world has, because it's not just one big thing, it's lots of separate things that generate together. So we started with a forest, we walked a bit, and we found this lava pit with a river next to it, and if we walk a bit further, we might find even more things. So you can see, looking over here, it's like a big flatland biome kind of thing, and on top of that we find a chicken. And again, the beautiful thing about Minecraft is not only can you break anything in terms of blocks that you want, you can also break anything in terms of animals that you want. Have you ever wanted to break a chicken open and see what's inside? Well, Minecraft is one of the only games that gives you the true power to do that, because Minecraft really does aim to be a sandbox game. As best as I can tell, it is a game about doing anything and everything you want, and the blocks are just a way to kind of show you that it really is your toolbox. The world is your thing, your palette to paint on top of. And I always thought that was a little bit beautiful, personally. So yeah, that's what Minecraft is as a whole, I would describe. It's a game about doing anything, getting anything, but you're going to want to do some exploration before anything else, because even though the sun is this timer which is constantly on you, you might think that it's a game where you can choose to do anything. The reality is there are some things you need to do, and the first of those things is always going to be settling down and finding a light place to spend the night, because it's not just a friendly world where you can break open chickens and cows, but it's also a world where these green bush monsters come out at night and try to suicide bomb anything and everything that you love. It's a really interesting juxtaposition in that way of this beautiful opportunity to make things, with also the opportunity for the game to try and destroy them. So you can do anything you want, but it's always recommended, and you'll see this with anyone else who plays the game, that any smart player that wants to do what they want to do also realizes that you're going to need security first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head past this nice lake here into these mountains, which again show off just the true beauty and the diversity that Minecraft has to offer, because it's not just pigs and chickens, chickens and cows. It's also there's pigs around here too. So what is the benefit of killing pigs, you might wonder? Presumably we're going to get some meat from them, and again, you don't have to feel guilt about it because they're just pigs. So with that said, now we've got some food, we're sorted in terms of that, but we probably should find somewhere to spend the night, because again, there are lots of scary things. I saw a spider last time I was playing this, and that was it was a little bit too much for me. So we're going to try our very best. And actually, if you look over there, that looks like a really nice little cave. That might be a great place to spend your first night, because Minecraft is a game where you can build anything you want to, and I'll show you how that works. But you can also work with the terrain that you're already given to do it kind of that way. So if we wanted, for instance, we could just decide to live in this cave over here. And you know, I think I might just do that. I think this cave would probably be a good idea. So we're gonna place our blocks in there, just like this, and we're gonna make ourselves a crafting table, because I can show you that too. So another beautiful thing about Minecraft, the thing that really made me want to show it to you all today, again, I know a lot of you won't have heard of this game before, is probably the soundtrack. You can hear just how wonderful the game sounds in every way, but also there is the ability to make anything you want to make. As long as you can make it on this crafting table, you can make, say, a wooden pickaxe, which you can then use to sometimes get rid of coal ore, but obviously you need to go to stone first, as I'm 100% aware, so we're going to get ourselves a stone pickaxe first, and we're going to make ourselves, get ourselves some coal, because there are two things you need if you want to survive in the Minecraft world. One is going to be somewhere to spend your time that's away from the suicide bombers and the spiders of the world. And the other thing you're going to want is you're going to want some light. Light is the thing that keeps everything out. Truly, Minecraft is the struggle between light and dark personified into a game. It's kind of beautiful in that way, but it means that you want to have any safe place that you have covered in torches. You don't want any dark places, because dark places are where spiders can spawn. Very much like the real world in that way. Again, the beauties and the parallels it draws are near endless when it comes to Minecraft. But yeah, as you can see, we made ourselves a nice little house. The only things we should really go for now is a front door of some form, maybe some walls to keep everything in, and maybe also some form of a bed, because very recently they actually added a bed update. They did it just after I started playing, a little while ago actually, and they made it so that you can now have a place to sleep at night, which, I mean, is better than my real life situation, right? That's a good joke I told there. Make sure to laugh at it a couple of times for me. But you can also see that just over there, there's a really weird other biome. The Minecraft world is endless and ongoing, it seems. So we're going to look around that, and we're going to try and see if we can find any sheep, because the beauty is pretty much any animal you can think of in the real world seems to exist here in Minecraft. Sheep, they're over here. They're roaming free, despite only really existing on farms in the real world. They're here just in what is this? Is this like the place from Shrek, maybe? Like a swamp or something? I guess that's what it is. I guess we're in Shrek right now. But yeah, the beauty of the references from everything, from Shrek to the real world, and really the whole range in between, is what makes Minecraft kind of beautiful. So I think this game might be going places, like, although not that I could see myself playing this for years or anything, but this is a game that you could definitely sink a few hours or days into, which is really cool given that it's developed by just one guy. I think the guy's name's Notch or something, but just one guy has managed to make all of this world, and it's not only that he's made this world in particular, because you know, it's a nice enough looking world by itself. You can see there's like, okay, we got this whole thing as well, do we? But you can also get an entirely different world. If you decide to play this game and you don't use the same seed as me, your world's going to look entirely different. And making things look good from random is it's a really impressive thing, I would say. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's my opinion. So we're gonna go back to home. It's gonna be wonderful. And you're gonna see how going over here and checking out Shrek's little swamp, it's actually gonna have done us some real good in the end, because when we get back to our little home, it's gonna allow us to make a bed, and it's gonna mean that we can just skip the night entirely, which is always a good thing. And that means we can focus on, say, making a house. I'm gonna make you know, a really nice house, because most people do just sit in caves, but we could go a step further than that. We could use some of our resources and make a little you know, house here. So we're gonna make a little door here, and then we're gonna put some wool there. And as you can see now, I've got myself like a doorway, very, very fancy. It means that nothing can get in here, and means I can go to sleep in relative peace. So yeah, things are going quite well today. So as you can see, this is absolutely terrifying. I've never seen one of these guys before. What is this? As you can see, it's really terrifying when you make mistakes like that. But so while I was sleeping during the night, a skeleton decided to come in, and he decided he didn't like what I was up to. So I guess what we'll do now is we'll get a few blocks of dirt, which you can actually just do in this game. You can literally punch anything with everything. Have you ever wanted to punch dirt with a pork chop? That's a very specific want you have there. I'm quite concerned for you. But if you want to do any of these things, you can do so quite easy. And it means that you can, fairly easily at least, just kind of like protect yourself from anything. So that's what we're going to do. And now we can go to sleep again, and we're going to pray we don't die this time. Or maybe we can eat first. Because again, you can eat any food in this game that counts as a food. There's a lot of options, and they're all for you. So now, what we're going to do... Oh, and there you can see there's the zombie. We heard him earlier, but he's just spawned here now. So we're clearly not in a safe enough place to go to sleep. That's what the game is trying to tell me in a subtle way. So what we're going to do is we're going to light off places a little bit better. Place our torches around. And then maybe give this another try. So, yeah, the really nice thing about Minecraft is how chill of a game it is. I say, while being attacked by a skeleton. It's just this really nice new concept that instead of everything being all action all the time, maybe things can be a bit more chill. I think maybe my bed needs to be located in a better place. That could be what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my bed just over here, in a nice little corner of the cave. And we're going to pray that we don't die this time. As you can see, I didn't die this time. It's really nice. So, what I also want to do, because I think that Minecraft is not just going to be a game about mining forever. I think, even though right now you can clearly tell, just based on the name, the game is entirely about mining, and it's entirely about crafting. I think the game's going to have a lot more of a future going for it. I think there's going to be more things to do at some point. Like, you can desperately tell by looking at the world that exploration and looking around this thing is clearly going to be big. I've even heard that they're going to put an ending to Minecraft in there somehow. I don't know how that would even work. How would you end a game where you can do anything you want to do? But they've had a lot of really weird ideas that I think they want to implement. And I think it's interesting to see a game that it's here today, and it could be here even next year. People might be just as interested in Minecraft. Obviously, you know, that's a long shot. Like, a year's a long time for a game to last. Like, I don't think Minecraft can make it into 2013. But it's an interesting idea to talk about, that if you keep updating, if you add the end, if you add the middle, if you add the beginning, then maybe more and more people will like playing the game. Maybe it can go a little bit further. So that's just an idea to think about. Again, I doubt any of you are going to care about the game in any number of years' time. You know, imagine the far future of like 2018, 2019, where everyone's forgotten that there was even indie games, and we're all playing with like screens attached to our faces or whatever. You know, people find it ridiculous that this game ever was a thing, because I mean, look at it. You can see this game clearly it's a fun distraction, but it's not like a high-end graphics experience. But the fact that it's here for the now, I kind of like that, because again, you can see how I just decided to walk off in a random direction, and I've already found this huge field over here, and it's just kind of fun that way. By the way, the thing that makes this game beautiful is like the Oblivion and like Skyrim, which has just come out, if you're not curious. If you are curious, I guess. Not if you're not curious. So if you are curious, Skyrim has come out pretty recently, and in the same way that you can go third person and first person in that, you can do it here in Minecraft. So really, I think they're both comparable games, if I had to be honest with you. Oh, and we found something really excited, so you can probably tell by the excitement in my voice. But there is a village over there. I'm really hyped to see what's inside there, because this is a really rare event where every now and then some people will already be in your Minecraft world. Like, I don't know if they're other like players or there are people, but if we go over there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna find what they've been up to. And it seems like they've created their own little village. Also, there's a desert over there. That's interesting. I think a fun project would be maybe to like destroy that whole thing, like to just take it all, get rid of all the cacti maybe, and then some of the sand. Yeah, I'm thinking way too far into the future now. Let's focus on this village here. So yeah, this is what Minecraft villages are looking like. Again, someone must have came in here and built some stuff. Oh, you can actually see. Oh no, you can't. I thought I saw someone there, but it's just the game being glitchy. Again, the game is in beta. It's going to take a while to get out of that. You know, like there's a lot of things that need to be fixed and done. But I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice, and it gets me kind of enthusiastic to think about the future. But anyway, this is just part one of a several part Let's Play here. If you there's some big fences here. If you all enjoyed the episode, make sure you rate it 5 stars. You can also subscribe to the channel if you want to. That's a good thing you can do. Or you can not subscribe to the channel because, I mean, let's be honest, like Minecraft, real life gives you choices. And one of those choices is whether or not to subscribe, which you can do or you can not do. So I guess I'll see you all in part 2, which is going to be linked down below when it comes out. So check the description if you're watching this after it comes out. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.